This is what I think about Berlin, Germany. I have been to Berlin, Germany once, and that was a long time ago. It was in 1987. And as you know, back then there were two Berlins. There was the West Berlin and the East Berlin. East Berlin, the capital, former capital of the German Democratic Republic. So I went there. Why did I go to East Berlin? I was young. I was curious about politics, and I was involved in socialism and communism, and there was an ad in this journal, political journal, about a trip to East Germany. And this vacation was very inexpensive. It was all-inclusive, and it was only for young people, for teenagers, and it was part of the East German propaganda system, because it was a somewhat political vacation, a political journey. So it was subsidized by the German Democratic Republic state. So I signed up. It seemed to be an adventure to go there. I took the train. This was my first trip on my own. I took the train to Malmö, South Sweden, and actually met a guy on the train, and he asked me, where are you going? And I said that I'm going to East Germany. And he said that, wow, what are you going to do there? I was very impressed by me, young, going there, because back then it was not your ordinary vacation. It was very exotic to go there. Not many people went there because it involved lots of paperwork. You needed a visa, you know. This was a rare holiday destination. So I arrived in Malmö at the platform, and I met the other people. There was a group of young kids, teenagers, a mixed group of people, young people. There were the hardcore communists. Some other ones, they were just there out of curiosity. They wanted to go to a communist regime and see what it was like there. And back then, the German Democratic Republic, it was pretty much like North Korea today, dictatorship, communist regime, no freedom of speech. Then there was another part of the group, the ones that just wanted to party and hang out. We also had the guides. There were the guides, tour guides. And so we boarded the train, the night train to Berlin. There's, even today, there's a straight connection to Germany. Night train, you have to, the train is transported onto a barge. So you have to take the ferry to get there. 3.5 hour ferry. So we boarded the train, and I remember we were sitting in the passenger coach, and one of these guys, he was something out of the ordinary. He was out of control. He wanted to prank other people all the time, and he actually took off my shoe and threw it out the window. the train. So I had to go out of the train and fetch my shoe. So I was not very happy with him. But later on, I managed to take out my revenge. I ripped his pants apart. The next day, the train rolled into the station, the central station in East Berlin, the Friedrichstraße railway station. And once I got out of the train, I realized that East Germany was not that far away geographically, but geopolitically it was very distant, because everything was very different. It was kind of old-fashioned. People were dressed in another way, and it looked like you have traveled back in time. So there were Russian soldiers with machine guns on the platforms, and so it was very exciting to be there. Then we took a walk in the city, downtown Berlin. And it was a neat place. It was very clean. Everything was very well organized, and I did not see any drunks or thugs or panhandlers or beggars. It was not like that at all, like it is today probably. And then we had an excursion. We're supposed to go to the TV tower, the Fernsehturm. It was the main attraction back then in Berlin. So there was a very large queue outside this tower, but we didn't have to wait at all, because we passed the queue, and these guides, our tour guides, they just show their permit, and we were let in to the tower. We didn't have to wait at all, so that was great. Like VIP tickets. So we got up to the tower, and it's like a sphere, a globe on the top of the tower, and it's a great view. And there's a restaurant inside this globe, and everything was paid for. So we sat there, and I took some photos. Oh, it was a great experience. And then we went back to the hotel, and it was a high-rise building, tall building, skyscraper-like type of building. And and I remember one night there, one guy threw up in his hotel room, and that was actually the same guy that threw away my shoe, one of my shoes, but we had to pay for him. To pay for his cleaning of his hotel room, so that pissed me and all the others off. That fucking guy, it was a pain in the ass. Still remember him. So we stayed there at the hotel, and then we went to another city. But I remember Berlin as we went to the Alexanderplatz, also Central Square in the city. It was fun to meet all these people, because we had some really interesting discussions about politics and about communism. And I made friends there and enemies, but that was probably the best vacation of my lifetime, because I was so young and there was so many new impressions. Yeah, if you have a time machine, just program it, set it to 1987, and you get back to the German Democratic Republic, you would see what it was like. It was completely different from today.